Stop scrolling, because this is the moment everything changed. The night my mother-in-law slid that document across the table, the air felt different. Heavy. Controlled. She smiled and said, "Sign." My husband didn't look at me. And somehow that said everything. I didn't react. I didn't argue. I just looked at the paper like it was forecasting a storm I had already prepared for. Because deep down I already knew this wasn't partnership anymore. It was a takeover. Years earlier, it all looked different. We met in a glass-walled cafe by the river. He seemed gentle. Or maybe just good at pretending. She called my ambition interesting, like it was something temporary. And I believed them. Because I was building something bigger than trust. I was building a future. The company grew fast. Faster than anyone expected. Patents secured. Clients multiplied. Valuation rising until the numbers stopped feeling real. That's when things changed. His questions got sharper. Her presence got heavier. And family slowly turned into ownership. I noticed everything. Late-night calls taken outside. Meetings I was no longer included in. People who stopped meeting my eyes. They weren't building with me anymore. They were building against me. So I stopped reacting. And started observing. I let them think I was distracted. Weaker. Easier to control. That was their first mistake. 2 weeks after I refused to sign, it happened. The fire. I remember arriving to smoke tearing through the sky and sirens filling the air. My company, my life's work, reduced to silence and ash. And there they were, standing beside me, acting concerned, performing grief. But I wasn't broken. I was counting. Because while they thought they erased me, I was already rebuilding. The truth was simple. The company never lived in one place. The real structure was never visible. I made one call, then another, then another. By morning, everything had shifted. Operations moved. Systems restored. Control reestablished. Quietly. Cleanly. Completely. Then came the second wave. Subpoenas. Investigations. Frozen accounts. Everything they thought they controlled, collapsing in real time. And suddenly, the table turned. We met again. Same place. Same table. But this time, I wasn't the one being tested. I slid a folder across the table. Not emotion. Not anger. Facts. Timelines. Evidence. Signatures. Truth. My husband finally looked at me. Really looked. "You planned this," he said. I didn't hesitate. I survived it. Silence. Because in that moment, they understood this was never about revenge. It was about preparation. By the end of the week, everything they built on control was gone. Their influence, their access, their certainty, gone. And me? I rebuilt. Stronger, cleaner, smarter. Not because I wanted revenge, but because I refused to disappear. And here's what I learned. Silence is not weakness. Stillness is not surrender. And underestimating the person at the table is always a mistake. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, follow, and stay tuned, because there are more stories coming about power, resilience, and rising when everything is taken from you.